Dr. Bram is very approachable because he is very open, very transparent about what he's going to do, what he recommends. He's very concise. He explains things so that you can understand it. Uses a lot of visual tools. The mirrors, shows pictures. Just gave me a very clear picture of what he recommended. I had my upper teeth done in crowns, and I had a little Botox done on my forehead and under my eyes. He also gave me, I never had filler before and I was a little nervous about it. He injected a little filler here and in the smile lines, and that's it. This was strange. It was kind of a strange feeling. It's not painful. You feel it, but it's not painful. And the Botox, there's nothing to it. Very, very quick. He's very quick. And I can see a huge, huge difference. And it doesn't look artificial. You know, it doesn't look plumpy or those duck lips. It looks very, very natural. The teeth I love. I never smiled before. I had a lot of staining. I have heart condition, so I always had to take a lot of antibiotics as a child, and they stained my teeth. So I was very self-conscious of them. And as I got older, being out in the workforce, I was a little insecure. You know, it's a little harder when you're competing against 30-year-olds that'll work for what you do for half your money. So anything that I think can give you an advantage or make you feel more confident is good. So I treated myself. I did my upper teeth and I get so many compliments on them. And they feel great. My son is going to start coming here. He's 24 and he doesn't really need his teeth whitened yet, but he wants to stay on top of them. And you know, I've said such good things. And actually the dentist that we go to, while he's wonderful, whenever we do cleanings, it kills my son. So I think Dr. Bram will probably numb him up a little bit better. I really like him and I think he's a great guy, but I had gotten a crown from him at one point. I still have it because it's still working and they're expensive to replace. But I'm not as happy with the color of it. When I first got it, I told him I didn't love the color and he was kind of, well, you can't really see it, it's in the back. But I didn't really like that response because I paid a lot of money for it and it doesn't look great. So I don't see it now when I smile, but if I smile really big, I can see it and it just contrasts because these that he did, Dr. Bram, were perfect. So I feel like maybe there's not the level that he demands from himself. Dr. Bram really, when my first set came in, of the crowns and we were going to put them in, he put them all over my teeth and we looked at them and decided they weren't the right shade. They just weren't. So he sent them back and put my temporaries back on. And I waited another week. At this point, it had been going on for a while and I was really wanting those teeth and to be done with this, but we weren't happy with the color. So he sent them back and that's what I would like. I want someone who will say, yeah, that's good, but that's not good enough. And I think that's why I want to change. I want someone that's really going to see it and say, yeah, that looks nice, but you know, we can do better. Dr. Bram does all the work here. You don't have to go to another facility to have any additional test or to have someone else look in your mouth, which can be very inconvenient with working, trying to get somewhere, because this is enough appointments as it is. Trying to do your teeth, it takes several visits and it is time consuming. So that's extremely convenient that you just have to come to one location and everything can be done in one place. They all know you, they know why you're here. It just makes it very smooth. I would highly recommend him. I think, you know, my son is 24. Obviously he's not a little kid, but if I had a small child who was maybe making the transition from going to a pediatric dentist to an adult dentist, I would say definitely come to Dr. Bram because he is so reassuring and he removes all your fear and he's as painless as it can be. You know, getting injections is not fun in your teeth to deaden it while he works, but he does it so painlessly and makes the procedure so easy to get through that I think for children especially he would be really good. For adults, anyone who's a little nervous or you know, not really sure what to expect, that needs a little extra hand holding, a little extra, you know, reassurance, he's definitely the guy to go to.